What you want to hear?
The edges are looking together today. I am so proud of you.
The edges are always together. Thank you.
Congratulations on MercatusPDX.
Thank
what
you.
What a momentous
and you
occasion.
As well.
Thank you.
Your edges are together today, too.
They are, thanks to Lake Grove Barbershop. Hey, Bryce, how you doing?
Oh, that's cute.
Out to you, Shannon.
Back to you, Sandra.
You know what I meant. You know your name.
Okay.
So thank you to Jeff, who is just our stellar.
Marvelous. This is our new videographer.
Okay.
Well,
Cinematographer, everybody.
prices,
Real stuff. Have you seen Homecoming by Beyonce yet? Okay. Listen.
Everybody's seen that. Also, my shoe's halfway off.
You know, this is hard not having headphones on. I can barely hear
It is really
I'm used
weird.
to having like a direct link to your essence.
To my essence.
Your Ariel. Okay? Like
my flower?
Ursula.
Yeah. I feel like that was more a dig just to call me Ursula.
No.
I feel like that was a plot.
I wasn't calling you Ursula, my love. I was saying you were Ariel.
What did you call me earlier?
Your
Fish
voice,
cakes?
your essence. Your essence was your voice, which is what I was referring to.
My essence
is your Ariel.
Areola.
Okay, Jeff is listening. Jesus.
You're right.
Pull it
This
together.
is
She's a mess.
a family event.
She has no couth. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Britton.
And I'm Kayla.
Of Village Vibes Podcast. And we are happy to be here hosting and interviewing for the MercatusPDX magazine launch.
Yes, so thanks for joining us and stay tuned. Why does my breath smell?
I mean, not really.
Do I need gum? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
So now that you've heard all of the details that go on behind the scenes of preparing for an event like this,
we are here with Amanda Park.
Yes, we are, and we're so excited. Thank you so much for having us here. Thank you so much for curating and cultivating this culture.
Yes.
And just making it all happen. How are you feeling about this?
Man, I feel good. I feel like I can go home.
Oh, you're like,
no.
I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, we did the thing. People are
You
coming,
did it.
So I'm going to go. I don't want to
go home.
We need you to run the show.
No,
You're the showrunner.
I want to go read the magazine. Y'all like.
So tell us
I get that.
I'll stay.
How has the experience been for you building up to this moment?
So exciting and really, you're always questioning because it's a new thing. It's all new. The magazine in this way is new, and so there's the questions of is this even worthwhile? Is this important? Is this a good use of time and energy, whatever? And so there's always this little voice in the back of your head that's like, I don't know if this is if anybody cares.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see,
quite the turnout. You did it.
In full outfit.
Yes. I mean, the team is amazing.
Absolutely.
Everybody on the team is incredible.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to be a person of color and curate an event that's designed for people of color and a magazine that's for people of color?
Yeah. Well, interesting question. I struggle a lot with when, if I identify as a person of color or not, because I'm biracial. And regardless of, my own identity, this is really, really powerful to me. I think, what does it mean? I don't know.
It's okay.
Powerful is a good word.
A lot on your mind.
No.
Powerful is a good word.
Powerful is awesome.
I'm at a loss for words. My brain turned off probably about an hour ago, so there's not really.
Oh, mine's been off all day.
That's why you sit here
It
on
doesn't
the couch
turn on.
where it takes a village.
I'm
Okay,
really
we process together.
Yeah.
No, but I loved what you said. Because I relate to that a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the magazine itself it's the experience of doing the magazine and this event specifically has been amazing, knowing that as long as we're doing our work to make sure we're centering folks of color in how we go about it, who's at the table, what direction we take, that's the magic,
Yeah.
you know? And
right.
That's the quality. That's
Right.
the fulfillment. That's
Yeah.
That's the
it.
meat.
Yes.
Yes.
And so when that
Unless you're
little
vegan.
voice is like, is this important? It's like,
Yeah.
whose voice is that? Is that dominant culture's voice, like telling
Mm-hmm.
me this isn't important, or like, is it too edgy? Is it like too creative? Is it not businessy enough? And I'm like, no.
Well, and this is Portland.
Right.
So those things come a lot harder.
Yeah.
Those questions.
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But that's why we're doing the work that we're doing today, to make sure that the awareness and the culture sees that it's very present, very strong,
Yes.
and very necessary.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's here
Right
in
here.
full force.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's beautiful to be in spaces like this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Well,
Well,
thank
you
so
did
much.
that.
Thanks.
We love you.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Thank you. She wasn't
you
going to sit
back.
down for an interview.
No,
So
I
hashtag
So we're
blessed.
really excited. Hashtag amazing.
Yes.
Hashtag glow up.
Hashtag it takes a village.
It
That's
does
right.
take a
It takes
village.
Village vibes. It takes some village vibes. That's what it takes. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. I love the glasses.
Thank you.
Vibes.
I love the professionalism. Y'all really setting this off.
Oh, for real? You think we look
Don't let us fool
and,
you.
and I like your live too, because your live is set up right.
Thank you.
I
You
pay
watch the
attention- I'm a
live?
nerd. I'm on the internet all the time. You guys have no idea. I know people more in the alternate reality than in reality.
Stop.
I pay attention.
Oh, I feel like we got a lot to talk about, Jamaal. Questions out the
Oh, my
window.
goodness.
No, I'm just kidding.
So
Hey,
we are
y'all.
back, and we're back with none other than the creative director of Good Green PDX,
Jamaal Hale.
who
Come on.
apparently knows a lot about us and definitely
Yeah.
just motivated my spirit to keep my stuff together. So welcome.
Thank
to
you
the
for
couch,
your
man.
kind words
for having me.
about our Instagram page.
Oh, thank you for having
We
me.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Indeed.
so much for
Indeed.
stopping by. Now tell everybody what is your hand in this Mercatus PDX magazine launch?
Okay, so if this was a race, I was the last handoff of the baton to make sure that that magazine would come to fruition, that it
Yeah.
would come to life. So we were responsible for handling the printing, making sure it looked beautiful, basically the look, the feel, the touch. So when you read it, we took hand in printing that, and it was an awesome experience.
Yo, well I am one to say you did a bang up job.
The
gotta be
magazine
outside.
is beautiful.
It's got to be fly.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and it is.
It's got to be fly.
It is. Tell
Because
us.
if we're going to compete with the market,
Yeah.
we always got to be up there, right?
You gotta
Agreed.
work how many times as hard?
Yeah, I get no sleep.
Can't count.
Zero.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you in the work that you're doing, and thank you so much for being a major part of this entire experience unfolding today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Tell us more about your business, about Good Green PDX.
Good Green started out as a dream about 6 years ago. I'm a graduate of the Art Institute of Portland. So even before then, I always wanted my own company. I always wanted to make designs that change the world in some form or fashion, to affect the world, touch the world, try to change it. So we started out as a printing company. The printing went well, but it didn't really give me a chance to expound on my creativity, with my designs.
Right.
So after I graduated, turned it up a notch, talked to Tori, I was in the Increase project.
Okay.
So Tori Campbell really helped me. He's like, Jamaal, you do more than printing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I do more than printing. So, just added a lot to the portfolio. Very dope experience. Turned it up a notch to now we do printing, design, and we're coming out with Good Green products like clothing, coffee mugs, all types of crazy.
So you'll keep us in
chocolate.
mind when you need the
for
launch
sure.
going on, and you need just some people walking around with
You
the
just
merch?
trying to finagle
my
again.
Word, my word, the both of you will have Good Green product. You'll have, what do they call it, a gift box.
Thank you. Our
We'll
first
be
ever gift
rocking
box,
this
everybody.
shit.
You heard it here
It's
first.
on me. All right?
I'll
Wow,
be
you're trying to hold them accountable. Don't listen to
All I
him.
would need is, sizes. Let me know that, and we got you from there.
Okay. Well,
You're-
we're going to start with 2XL for me, and then about 2 months from now, I'll be a small.
It's and we
2
go for the
months,
small.
man.
We go for the small.
What is
Positive
it?
energy activates constant elevation. You know what I mean?
You're a fool. What does it mean to have the business and the mission that you have in a place like Portland?
It means a lot because, I met cool people like Y.G.B. Me and Rashana talk on a daily
YGB's the best.
basis. And if it wasn't for the community, I wouldn't meet the people like I wouldn't have met y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's a whole community here. One thing I want to say is there's no big I's and little U's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to be a community. Because I
Right.
believe we can create an economic base just in the community. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Come on, MBA.
Come on, build
I'm
it.
saying,
Build
we
it.
can create jobs.
Let them know.
We can, you know, we don't have to rely on nobody,
Yeah.
right? Because they rely on us.
Right.
I'm
Absolutely.
saying we can all let the dollars circulate, and that's
Yeah.
what I want to do. You know.
Preach.
Wow. Well, and listen, I've been wanting to meet you for a while. I've been
Yes.
following you on the social media for a while, and I was just wondering when we were going to either meet, see each other, kick it, or get you on the show.
You know what? Yo, it's
This
so
is the
much-
perfect place
It's
for
so
it.
much that we want to do as a company. It's so much that I want to do.
Yeah.
But I know it takes that time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So before I used to rush like but I believe the universe has a plan, right?
Yeah.
So this is the awesome time. Plus we behind the lights, we kicking it. We kicking
Yes.
Turn that way.
You're going to come on the show,
Yeah,
right?
I would love to come on the show.
Okay.
Come on now.
We wanna
Fabulous.
have you on the show.
Come on
Yes.
now.
Okay.
Ask for Sonda. Like, I've been waiting for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would
Well-
you say the one thing your business wouldn't be successful without?
Believe.
Ooh. I like
You know?
that. It's a
Mm-hmm.
vibe.
Believe. Because you could talk all day, you know? But documentation beats conversation, you know? Like, you got to come through with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even when we slip and fall, like, because you know how it is. You have a company, you have a brand.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You know those days where you're like, oh. So even when we slip, it's a learning experience.
Right.
But
You keep going.
you gotta keep going.
And you got the right unit of folks around you.
Indeed.
Amen.
You
Ashe.
do.
I said,
I love it.
Pour out the water on live basis.
Come on now. See you at the crossroads. No, just kidding. Thank you so much, Jamaal Hale.
Yes,
it's been
thank you.
amazing.
Tell
Enjoy
us
your
really
time.
quickly
You are a rock
what your
star.
Insta handle is, where
Excuse
people
me?
can follow you.
You say Instagram?
Yeah, where people can follow you.
Currently, right now, it's going to be at Good Green PDX, goodgreenpdx.com.
Yep.
But I think this is the greatest time as any to let you know we're switching things to Good Green Workshop very soon, so stay tuned.
Come on, workshop.
Hey,
Yo, this
you
is-
heard him.
that's like a world
Follow
Oh,
and
World
support.
premiere. You heard it here first.
you heard it here first on Village
right,
Vibes
that's
TV. Come through.
This is not Village Vibes TV. Don't do
on
that.
Vibes.
Oh, that's
too.
what's up. I like
Thank
that
you,
idea.
Jamal.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you as well.
It was so
Thank
good to
so
meet you
much.
finally.
Thank you so much. This
Bless,
is amazing.
bless.
We're doing a sound check.
Check.
We're doing a sound
Okay.
check. Abibat.
Abibat.
How do I say your last name?
Durosimi.
Durosimi.
Yes.
Abibat
Durosimi.
Durosimi.
Okay. Abibat Durosimi. I'm going to keep it open to your page.
Durosimi. Abibat. Durosimi.
Abibat. Durosimi.
There you go.
Abibat.
I mean, that's my kid.
Abibat.
I'm like, you I think you get the spin to it.
I love that.
Quick little burst with your name.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Are we good?
Abibat.
Perfect.
All right, y'all.
Oh,
So we are back
hello.
here with Abibat Durosimi. Abibat Durosimi. Okay. Listen, what
Love
a
it.
love and light she just brought to this whole table, this
Yes.
couch right now. Like, thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
You are featured in the magazine,
Yes.
MercatusPDX.
Yes.
Check it out, the full spread,
Do you
kids. Like,
see
y'all are
it?
not ready.
A
Look at
full
your anticipation.
feature, a whole ass spread.
Out here killing
You
it,
don't
ready.
understand.
Yes.
Looking good, edges together, skin
Yes.
together. The glow up is real.
Thank you.
Why
Well,
you say
just
glow
really-
up?
The glow up.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Actually, my last event was called the Glow Up. So I'm all about that life.
See, you see this?
Yes. All of it. All of it.
Okay.
Mary J.
So,
Blige.
Yes,
you have something spectacular and lovely going on. Can you just share
Yeah.
with us really quickly what it is?
So May 18th at the Iron Fireman Collective, we're showing our second annual runway show called Rip the Runway. Okay, so where fashion and music collides. It's going to be awesome. We have showcasing 3 designers and 3 local artists here in Portland.
Okay.
One is Y.G.B McCoy, and he is a rapper. He's awesome. He's been in there, in the game for a long time. And then we also have Raquel Devar. You know,
Yay.
yes,
Shout out to
Miss
Raquel.
Miss Little Female Rapper Independent.
Yes,
all about that.
yes, absolutely.
And we also have Issa with the African vibe and all that. So yeah, so we're pairing them with the great designers. So Palani, who's also featured in McCartus,
Word.
Neo No End of Clothing line. Native American background, amazing streetwear, awesome.
Yeah, I love Native American
yes,
background.
Man, it's beautiful.
I love this. Wow.
Yeah.
Abibat, you are just doing it all.
I'm trying to put people on some pedestals right
Yes.
now.
Like, here's my thing. I legit just don't understand like how I am not. I need to be more tuned in. You know how sometimes you get so focused in on what you're doing, on your brand, on your element that like you're not tuning out, but you're just like, wow, I'm missing major like connections and networks going on.
It's hard sometimes to stay connected in that community.
How do you do that? How do you maintain that knowledge?
To be honest with you, I mean, I come to places like this.
Yes.
I mean, Mercatus, Prosper Portland, Travel Portland, about the community and everything like that. Like, definitely just reach out, network. You know, and go into places that you might feel uncomfortable. It's okay.
Step into that discomfort.
Exactly, because you never know what's waiting for you, right?
Preach. So what does it mean to you then? What does it mean to you to be featured in a magazine by Mercatus?
It's amazing, honestly. It's giving me goosebumps. Like, I just saw like my photo like blown up over there, and I'm just like,
the spread is beautiful.
Yeah, I was just like,
the photos are beautiful.
Thank you. No, it was amazing. It was an honor, honestly, because it's something I've been working towards. You know, I started as a hairstylist and makeup artist, and started freelancing. I put myself in a position where, like, leaving corporate world and deciding to focus on my love and my dream.
This is making
that shit is hard.
This is making me so happy.
Right? And, like, you know, and when you step outside of the box, you never know what happens. And sooner or later, I end up meeting the right people. I started working with Prince. You know what I mean? I worked with him for 5 years. It was like one of those things that was so real.
Wow.
And then I'm like taking everything that I've learned and then putting it back into my community. And that's like definitely like my whole focus. And I think that everybody should end up doing that, right?
Yeah.
And then also giving that give back too to the little babies, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And like showing them like, yeah, there's people that look like you.
Yes.
That is up here doing stuff that is not is out of the norm. You know what I mean? It's not
Absolutely.
like
and not showcased.
But it's nothing any different from anyone else. It's not, we're unique.
Ain't
we are special.
no
Ain't
new thing.
Exactly.
Ain't no new thing.
Come on, kids.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. All of it. Yeah.
Well,
Catch
congratulations
the theme.
on all that
Thank
you're
you.
doing. Seriously.
Thank
So
you.
when is? Remind us again when the
So it's
show
going to be
is.
May 18th.
Where they can find tickets.
Saturday. And please go to bloombeautycollective.com. I'm going to lay it out. bloombeautycollective.com. It's long. I know. I'm sorry.
Y'all know
But
how to spell,
you guys
though.
It's going to be amazing. Tickets on sale now. And, yeah.
Okay.
You guys are going to love it. May
Okay.
18th at the Iron Fireman Collective. Around the corner, Southeast 17th. All that.
We're going to be there.
Awesome. Yes.
Now, did you say
Okay.
Prince or Prince with the T?
I said Prince.
Because you
the
said
purple.
Okay,
The purple
you
one.
said Prince, and I was just like,
So, I know,
Yeah.
I slide that in there.
Cheetah?
Right.
Or Argyle? Or
Right.
No, you
The
meant
one and
Prince.
only. Yes, sir. Yes. I was blessed to work with him for 5 years, right before he passed away. And
What?
it's crazy. Yeah. It's been a blessing. I know.
Oh my God.
Who would have thought?
Legend.
Do
We're
I
on the
have
couch
your-
with a
Is it okay
legend.
if I
What's
just like
happening?
bask in your
Yeah,
essence right now?
just
'Cause
pass
that's
some
what
of
the
it
glow
through.
was. I knew I saw a purple aura. I said it's purple.
Right. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yes.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
This is
Thank
amazing.
you.
This
Thank
is
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
I love
Yes.
what you're doing, and I'm really happy that
Yes,
you stopped
you-
over here to talk with
yes.
us. Because we're always just in shock and awe that anyone wants to like meet us or talk to us.
No,
and
you
we're
guys
like,
are amazing. You
Really?
guys
Stop
are-
saying
I
that to
walked past, I
people.
was like, who are these two? I was like, I need
We're
to
nobody.
know. But I love it. I love what you guys are doing. This is amazing. I love to support all
Hey,
of us.
we're lucky because we get to meet people like you.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Thank you
Yes.
for doing what you do and keep on going.
Thank
like
you.
Yes.
seriously, congratulations on the full feature and everything that you have coming up.
Yes.
I
This is great.
appreciate that.
And go to the show.
Yes.
Get your
May
ticket.
18th. Get it. Rip the runway,
Yes.
Abibat.
Thank you.
y'all.
Ridiculous.
I love it.
Foolery.
Thank you.
Executive director. We're fools. I'm so
And we are
sorry.
here and we are rolling and we are back with
Yes.
Kimberly Branam, executive director of Prosper Portland.
Creative.
Thank you so
Friday.
much. Welcome to the couch.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. I'm so excited. I've never done something like this before.
Well, welcome.
Really?
We are here to make you
No.
feel at home and
I
it's
feel at
peaceful
home.
and it's calm.
Yes,
as you need
because
Yes.
that is how we treat our first timers.
Yes.
Right?
Tell
I'm
us
feeling
about,
more
like,
comfortable.
MercatusPDX and
Yes.
what this moment means for you.
Oh, it's so exciting. The energy in the room is incredible.
It really
I
is.
have been able to see behind the scenes all of the work that's gone into this. And I have to say that the image on the front of the magazine is really, really meaningful.
Yes.
It has historic relevance for our agency.
I love this.
And I just think the theme is so important. So I'm thrilled.
And how does Prosper fit into all of this and all of the work that y'all do with Mercatus and
Yeah. So Prosper Portland is the City of Portland's economic development agency. We are the primary funder of Mercatus and of the Inclusive Business Resource Network, which supports about 700 diverse businesses a year. Wow. So my team is literally like working with people on Mercatus every day. Wow. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Listen. All I have to say is we are so grateful that you all thought enough of us to let us come and sit on this couch to be here with you today.
Oh my
because
goodness.
We are so happy to be like involved in the community in this way.
Yes.
We always talk about like what can we do to start giving back?
Yeah.
What can we do to start doing more within the community?
Right.
And being a part of events like this and networking and talking and learning about one another is so necessary and vital to moving ahead.
Yes.
What for you has been the most valuable lesson you've learned out of this experience?
That's such a good question. I think to me it just like the power of having people tell their own stories in a celebratory way. It just unleashes so much joy and community. And it's just awesome to see it, and it's awesome to see the energy in the room that reflects that when people get to tell their own stories in their own words, and it's just awesome.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Yes.
When you look around the room at like this event, what do you personally feel the most proud about?
Yeah.
Either for yourself or for Prosper.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually like it almost makes me teary because the team has been working so hard, and we have been working really hard to change who we are as an organization. And so to see all of the people in the room and to see all of the partners who we've been working alongside, celebrating that work, it's pretty fantastic, I have to say.
Woo!
Yeah.
I love this. So on our show, Village Lights Podcast, we like to always get to a point with our guests where I call it Britain's Weird Question Time.
Just Britain. Do you notice that?
Kayla's included in on this too.
Doesn't involve me in anything.
Do you have, so this is it's just random, not associated.
Yep, absolutely.
Do you have a weird thing that you can do that not many people know that you can do? You know, some people like to flip their eyelids, or some people can move their ears.
Ooh.
I can crack my knuckles and my neck and my feet like nobody else. It's a
gnarly sound.
It is
It's
a
like
gnarly
breaking
sound.
Do you do you ever do it all at the same time?
Yes.
And it's like
if I'm at like a dance class and I have to go up on my toes and back and down, it's just like crack, crack, crack. It's disgusting.
Wait, on Releve?
Uh-huh.
Oh my, were you a dancer?
I started like 10 years ago.
Bravo!
Yeah. Yes.
See, look at that. I was a professional dancer.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're much better than I
You might
am.
not be able to tell now, but trust me,
Yeah.
there was a moment.
I completely
I've
believe
seen
it.
Center Stage.
Well, Kimberly, thank you so much for stopping
Yes.
by
This
the
is so
couch.
much fun. Thank you so
We
much.
hope to see you again.
Yes,
and congratulations
absolutely.
again on the launch. This is
Thank
All
you.
the hard work
Yes.
paid off.
Thank you so much.
Every
Ashe.
yes.
All to the team. All to the team. All right. Thank
All right,
you so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much, Kimberly.
Jeff is doing to us what we do to each other on the show.
We're
Like
going.
we just start recording
Get
out of
ready.
nowhere.
Yeah.
And you're right. And that's
Okay.
how I like to do all of that stuff. So thank you. Shout out to Jeff.
Candid. Hashtag.
Y'all, we are back.
There you
We
go.
are
Candid's
here.
the best sometimes.
Yes.
Amen. We're here with Savina Monet.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
so much. Like, Savina, what are your pronouns before we move forward?
She, her, thank you so much. I'm new to that's a Portland thing, I think. I'm from Seattle, so we're kind of like that, but not
Oh,
really.
the Seedles.
Yeah.
I love
Kinda.
me some
Hey, I
Seedles.
love this.
Are
Yeah,
you
I love
excited
Seattle.
for Tiara?
Sierra. Oh, and yes, our queen of our town.
Is she? Is she
Yes,
dubbed
She
that
is.
now?
Russell.
Really?
Russell,
Well, I know
I
about
Wilson.
Russell.
I mean, come on.
Damn,
Owns
my
our
bad.
town. He's on every used car sale billboard.
You can't be mad. Hey.
Oh my God. Okay, so on a serious note, tell us, what does today mean for you?
Oh my goodness. Today I was looking forward to for so long. It's a day of community. It's a day of celebrating what has already been here and has been here for a while.
Because it ain't no new thing.
Because it ain't no new thing, yes. and we're just shouting out the people that might not got their shout outs, on other media outlets.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I love the directory.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
How much of it, are you brand new to MercatusPDX, or are you have you been here for a while? Is this?
I've been in Portland about 5 years,
Okay.
but Mercatus about a year.
Okay.
I was in their fall My People's Market, and that was the first time I had a connection with them there.
Oh, wow.
We was there,
Yeah.
the one at the Motor Center.
Yeah, like real recent. Yeah, real recent.
I am so tired of passing people, passing these greats and amazing people who are doing phenomenal things.
Hey,
I'm like, why
but
do
we
keep
have
passing
events like
people
this so that
who
we
bring
can
us
meet
together?
you.
Yeah, see, and then bring
Yeah.
everyone together, and yeah, it's just been beautiful meeting new people
Oh my
and getting to know all the beautiful things that people do that you don't think about on an everyday basis, and
Right.
the community is here. It's here, is being represented. And
Yeah.
I'm proud to be in it.
Wow.
So how did you end up in Portland and why?
Perfect. Well, good question. I came from SoCal. Okay, so I left my sunny goodness for Portland.
Shame on you.
I know.
We're sorry, but you got some green and water over here. No
Yeah.
shade, no tea.
All shade, all tea.
Yeah, I came out here originally for a sales job. The market collapsed, and so we decided to stick it out and figure out what was here for us. A new
Hey.
experience.
Okay, and
Yeah.
you've been loving it since.
Yeah, 5 years. Yeah.
Is there if there was one thing you could kind of start to make a shift in what's happening here in Portland, what would it be?
More celebration. I want more celebration and diversity. Like I said, I came from Seattle, so that was everybody, every weekend. There's, Hawaiian, Laos, Vietnamese, Mexican, anything you can think of, black, brown, everyone was unified up there. And it's events like these that are bringing us together so we can,
Yes,
hold
it
our
certainly is.
unity.
Portland needs events like this.
Yeah.
It
And I
doesn't
gotta say,
thrive.
but Portland is really good for having events in total. Not
Right.
these kinds of specific ones, but which I'm really grateful for, and we need an abundance of these.
Mm-hmm.
But I always can find something to do in Portland.
Yep.
Do you have a concert or anything that you're going to be seeing anytime soon? We're going to Lizzo.
Ooh, you're going to Lizzo?
We are.
Oh,
I
okay.
barely got tickets.
Oh,
Did you?
see?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Barely.
Barely missing it. See, we missed Eric B. and Rakim, and I was really sad.
Oh, what you know about some
I know.
Eric B. and Rakim? Don't come through over here with that.
Yeah, I don't normally dress like this. I'm usually in my, my Jordans, my sweatpants, kicking
Your
it nice
door
and comfy.
knockers?
Yeah.
Your Timbs?
Getting it all right. See,
You have the door knockers on.
See, get the sparkly knockers.
Okay, do you have, so Britain's weird question time.
How about Britton and Kayla's?
Britton and Kayla's weird question time. Yeah.
Perfect. Yes.
Tell us the wackiest thing that's ever happened to you in under a minute.
Wackiest thing to have happened to me.
Yeah.
It has to be in Portland, right? Keep Portland weird.
Sure. Go.
Okay, under a minute. I've seen someone on one of those bus drinking tours, where you bike around,
Yeah.
and they fell off. and they left it for a little
backwards.
bit. Yeah, they fell off.
And rolled?
No, I mean, maybe
Like
they
Lethal
should have
Weapon?
tucked and rolled, you know what I mean, keeping it safe. But no, they just kind of left him for a block, and then they kind of sped up afterwards. Yeah.
Stop
So-
the game.
That's what you get for being drunk on a bike.
Don't get that drunk, guys.
know?
Yeah.
Maybe that should be.
Sorry.
I hope they have some insurance. I hope they have a non-disclosure or
Yep.
something like that.
Yep.
That stuff Beyonce be having.
Nobody-
All right, Savina. Well, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for helping us cut the check.
yeah.
Thank you for.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, making it
So
happen. making it
inappropriate.
happen.
Just
I'm
for
just-
everything,
yeah,
all the
seriously.
emails, the article, etc. We just appreciate it so much, and we're so happy to
Yes.
finally meet you.
Yes, I
Yes,
know.
we joke a lot. So, but
Yeah,
and
no,
ultimately, we are just so happy that you are a part of this and that you have helped be an integral part to bringing us here. We are so proud and so appreciative. Thank
And
you.
just an integral part of the community, period.
Amen.
You know?
Ashe.
It's not all about you.
You're right. I'm selfish.
Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for being you and bringing that life into Portland. Thank you so much. That's what we
All right.
need.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Blessings be bestowed.
There you go.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, especially now.
You are just a legend.
So what do you want?
We're just kind of like,
Yeah. We're like, maybe we should just hand it all to Mike and maybe just step to
Yeah, and then do yourself.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
all right.
All right.
All right.
Well, don't try not to take us too seriously.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
fools.
We're
You know what I mean?
I love it. I love it. It's very cool. We gotta laugh sometimes. The
Yes.
world's way too
Hey.
serious.
And this is a safe place to do it. So we're going to do it.
Yes. Okay, let's do this.
We're going to do it.
All right.
I'm going to cheat the whole time.
Okay. We are not worthy. Do you understand me? How the heck we ended up on this couch? I don't understand. Says it all, okay?
Oh,
This is
feeling
the
the
one, the
All I'm saying
only,
is this.
the legend.
All I'm saying, yeah, but can I say, before you do the finish
Go
the
ahead.
intro, Game of Thrones came out 2 weeks ago. Beyonce came out with Homecoming. And today, okay, kids, okay, look at this. The journey
Jo
continues. The
Ann
epicness continues. Please finish.
Hardesty.
Jo Ann Hardesty, everybody. Portland City
May we
Commissioner.
call you the Beyonce of Portland?
No.
No. Because
She was
I'm a
like,
serious policymaker, you know?
Yes,
Yes.
that is
Right,
true.
right?
Absolutely.
That is
We got
true.
work to do, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I'm here to have fun tonight, but I'm
Yes.
serious during the day, you know?
I believe that
And
so
I know
much.
Beyonce's serious about making money.
You know, you better
right?
come through. Well,
Yay.
giving back to the culture.
And giving back.
Exactly.
And being who she is.
Amen.
Right?
Ashe. I have a question for you.
All right?
With the work that you are in with and I don't like to call it work because I really think it is like cultivating and building a community and a culture.
It's
With
love.
all that you're doing, I'd love to know, what is self-care like for you? Like, what gets you in the
Yes.
when those eyes open in the morning?
Yes.
What kind of gratitude are you giving, or what kind of process are you going through to prepare for your day?
So, downtime, I'm really good at booking downtime.
Okay.
And I'm good at massages and getting my nails did.
Okay.
And when I vacation, I vacation.
Okay.
I leave the country, leave my cell phone at home.
Okay, where are you headed
Leave
to
your
next?
cell phone at home?
I leave my cell phone at home.
Wow.
I mean, when I'm out, right?
Listen, that's self-care that we
That's
could
right.
learn,
Right.
honestly.
It is, right?
It is.
That's a message.
I wish I'd have learned
Yeah.
that like 30 years ago, right?
Okay.
Because if you give it your all,
Yeah.
24/7,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
when you need to recharge, you need to totally be about you.
Right. Because recharging doesn't happen unless you're
Unless you can
invested.
disconnect.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
I just have to commend you though, because to go out there and do what you're doing for the betterment of people as a whole,
right.
I can't imagine
Right.
how uplifting and fulfilling it is, but also just like trying to find that balance. I don't want to
Yes.
say things like how heavy it can be
Right.
and how you carry the weight of the world. But
Let me
like,
tell you
know-
what gives me joy. I met with a 5th grade class at Vernon Elementary School,
Yeah.
and they were the most brilliant 5th graders I have ever met in my entire life, right? So what gives me joy is knowing that young people, just like they did when I was a kid, they get it, right? They get what's unfair.
Mm-hmm.
They know when people are picking on them. They know when they're not getting a fair shot, right?
Yeah.
And they're real, right?
Yeah.
They don't have those filters, right?
Amen.
And they just tell you exactly what they're thinking. That's what gives me joy, right?
Yes.
We had a youth climate justice day. We had 4,000 young people show up at City Hall.
Wow.
Wow.
It scared the daylights out of the adults, right? I was the only adult they let speak. And it was absolutely phenomenal. And guess what I said to them? You want the story to be about climate justice, right?
Yeah.
Not about what 4,000 young people did when they came downtown.
Huh.
Did you hear about one incident?
Not one.
Not one. Those young people were awesome, right? So that's what gives me joy, because I know that I'm old, and at some point I'm going to ride off into the sunset, but I'm so confident that we just busted open, not just a window, we busted open the entire side of a building, right? And every time a little black or brown kid comes to City Hall, I say, I'm saving this seat for you. I'm planting that seed. Why should they not think that seed for them? Why should we have to wait another 167 years?
Chile.
Right?
Oh God.
Wow. Legend. Now we're in for a sermon. OMG.
I'm just saying. Right?
We are not worthy.
You are both worthy. You both are bringing joy.
Oh, you are amazing.
You both are bringing passion, right? And I love you for that. I just love the gold, right? I mean, hey, you know?
He is flashing it, honey.
Well, check that out,
And
right?
listen, I clocked that. I clocked that from a mile away. And you out here talking about old.
Hey,
Not in that.
Hey, but you know, 60 looks a lot different than it did when I was a kid.
Say it again. Say it again for the people in the back.
60 looks a little bit different nowadays, people. Handle it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Go ahead, Kay.
I was going to say, tell us what it means to be doing the work that you're doing, the work that these people in this room are doing in a place like Oregon, in a place like Portland, what it means for you.
Yes. You know, what it means is we need to bring our authentic self to the table. We have to be unapologetic. We have to be clear about who we are and who we represent and not apologize for it, right? I mean, white men been running this stuff for a long time.
Too long.
And how's that working, right? Not working for all of us, right?
Well, you heard her.
So I think for me, it's really about, because when I was running, I got all kind of unsolicited advice about straightening my hair and being a little less ethnic, right?
Really?
Right. And you know, I'm me. I've been me 24/7 as long as I can remember. I am very comfortable with who I am. And if they're not, that's their problem. That's not my problem, right?
Preach.
And you're a leading, shining example.
And
you're thriving.
And having a great time.
I'm having a great time because I know who I represent. I know. When 167,000 people vote for you.
Yeah. Woo! Say it again.
And you look like this.
Oh, whatever. Get out.
Oh, my gosh.
In Oregon?
Hey, in Oregon.
In Oregon, right?
In Oregon.
Right?
Period. And that's...
But I hope the message is, if you are authentically you, if you do the work, if you are unapologetic, people will remember.
Right.
I had people walking up to me telling me about stuff I did 20 years ago, and I don't remember it at all, right? But people remember how you made them feel and whether or not you did the work, right?
Hey.
So if you did the work, you don't have to worry about Portland, right? Because Portland believes it's progressive. It wants to be progressive.
It tries so hard.
It really, really, really does.
Oh, honey. Oh, sweetie.
I'm about to run around this couch.
We welcome everybody. We welcome everybody. As long as they look like me, as long as they went to school with me, as long as they work in the same building I work in. Hey, we love them all, right?
Yeah.
But when you're who you are, and you just say, hey, but what about, right?
What would Jo Ann today tell 14-year-old Jo Ann?
Oh, man. You know what? My biggest regret is that my mom and dad is not here to see me at City Hall. But they were alive when I was a legislator. Yeah. And so they got to come and see me in action when I was a legislator.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think I was running again. But what I would tell the 14-year-old was, you are perfect just as you are. Just as you are, right?
Yeah.
Because I was a child of the 60s, right? Yeah. And dark-skinned black people, there was not a lot of love, right?
Right.
So growing up, having your own people say to your light-skinned sister, oh, you're so pretty, right? And you're like, hello, I'm here.
Yeah,
right? Right? So you grow that skin, right? And if you grow it in your family, you can take it from family. Hey, outside.
Listen, I have been rooting for therapy for all brown people for so long, or all people in general, but particularly brown people, brown and black people.
Every culture has this kind of stuff. Your culture has the same kind of hierarchy.
Absolutely.
Right? And it's all based on white supremacy, right? That's been just passed from one generation to the next to the next.
Yeah.
And when you start unpacking it, you're like, so why is that prettier than this, right?
Right.
And then you have to at some point say, I don't
that
think so.
Bluest eye mentality. Yeah.
I told somebody once, I am never going to have blonde hair and blue eyes, right? I don't care how much, how many wigs, how many lenses. That's just not going to happen. Yeah. Right. So once you know, that's just not you.
Right.
I say be you. Be the best you can possibly be.
What is the key to that? For so many people that are like so lost today, like I mean, things are different in
Yes.
this era of
Right.
time right now. People, the workload is so much heavier.
Right.
The lack of family time or the lack of families being created, not that people need or should be forced to create families.
Right.
Like, what is the key to that in today's era, in today's America, in today's world?
People are struggling just to survive, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And what I tell people is just do one thing. Don't do it all. I mean, I don't even watch the national news, right?
Okay.
I as soon as 45 got elected, I don't even watch the national news. The really horrible stuff still filters through eventually, right?
Right.
But I don't need that kind of negative energy
Right.
all day, every day. right?
Agreed.
Right? So I don't even watch it, right?
Okay.
And I tell people, pick one thing. And pick it because you're passionate about it. Not
Right.
because you're going to make a lot of money.
Right.
Not because you're going to get recognition. Just pick it because you're passionate about it, right?
Yeah.
That's not work. And it's also something you're going to do no matter what. Right? When you wake up and you're like, do I really want to get out of bed? You're going to do that because you like doing that, right?
Right.
So that's what I tell people,
Every
right?
Saturday. That's what we do.
We try to get overwhelmed. I mean, you can get overwhelmed easily, right? And I tell people just one thing. I'm not asking you to do everything, just one. But but do that. Be committed to that one thing, right? Because if you do one and you do one and you do one,
Right. You have a whole world.
we got a lot of stuff going on,
Right.
right?
Facts.
What would you say if somebody asked you what your one passion is?
So my one passion right now is fundamentally changing how 911 operates in the city of Portland.
Ooh.
So when I'm done, when you call 911, you're going to get the right first responder at the right time, at the right incident. No one should die because they didn't do what you told them to do when they're suffering from a mental health crisis. And the fact that as a community, we've accepted that as, oh, okay, the grand jury said they didn't do anything wrong. Somebody in a hospital gown who gets killed and then a knife planted next to them, how do you say nothing's wrong?
Right.
And so I don't have police in my portfolio, but I have fire and rescue.
Yeah.
I have the Bureau of Emergency Communication and I have the Bureau of Emergency Management. And I'm developing a program called Portland Street Response, which will send community peer support, mental health professionals, nurse triages from our 911 call center, right? So when I'm done, the only time people should call police will be if a crime is happening or to solve a crime. That's it. We should never call police because we're uncomfortable with what somebody looks like. We should never call police because someone's suffering from a mental health issue. They don't have that expertise, and 40 hours of training haven't given them that expertise, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, today, if you call 911, you could get police, fire, and an ambulance. We waste tens of millions of dollars a year because we send the wrong first responder. So that's what I'm excited about. I am working on, and it's called the Portland Street Response. Of course, the mayor's going to fund it in his budget. He will fund it in his budget.
Absolutely.
Right? It will be in the budget that we approve.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to work on fundamentally changing how that conversation happens.
Okay.
Right? Nobody wants to be a police, so let's just have them solve crimes.
Wow.
I'm
Well,
having a great time.
your passion pours from you. Like it just hit me right in the face, slapped me back and forth.
I love what I do. And I absolutely love talking to young people because it's amazing how many solutions they have. If you saw 4,000 students from elementary school to high school.
Hey, them elementary school students are something else.
You know, she's a teacher.
They blew me away. I anytime a school invites me, I mean, like foo-foo events, I might say, I'm sorry, I can't make that.
Yeah.
A school invites me,
Ooh.
I'm there. I am so there.
Ooh.
Hint, hint, hint.
Ooh.
Just say when. Let's make it happen.
Hey, call me, girl. I'm going to take over work that day.
No, you're not. Of course you're invited. You better get your background check, though, you know? You better get the background check.
Whoa, what school is that?
No, it's required.
Yeah,
well, no, I guess not. Whatever.
Oh.
I'm out here speaking mess. Don't listen to me.
No, I did some work with Portland Public Schools, and you're right. But I think like my badge lasts till 2020, so I'm still good.
I think you're fine. I think it'll be fine.
And plus,
It'll be fine.
they
Don't
know
worry
how to
about
find
that.
me, right?
Sure. I am sure.
So listen, it is just such an honor because everybody in this room, you know what I mean,
Right.
is doing the work to some degree.
Yes.
And it's an honor to be sitting next to somebody who is doing that work
Is about
beyond,
the work,
yes,
consistent, beyond the talk.
Beyond
That's
the
my
talk.
biggest thing. It's like
Bingo.
beyond the talk. Because, you know, a lot of people talk a good game at big functions and then they go home and,
yeah.
you know.
Come take pictures, they go home.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming.
But you are about that life.
It's funny because I tell people, because, you know, some people are a little uncomfortable that I'm at City Hall.
Okay.
And they're kind of uncomfortable with some of the questions I ask, right? Like, what I love is when they come and say, so we had 23% minority women in emerging small business participation, right? And I said, so what does that mean? How many black people got a contract? How many Asian Pacific Islanders? How many women, right? And they, like, freak out because apparently you're not supposed to, like...
Oh, you're inquiring a little too deeply.
Yeah.
We didn't come here. We came here for surface level questions.
Right.
We didn't really come here to seek
and
answers.
we just came here for you to pat us on the back and say, what a great job we did, right?
You
and
are
so,
shaking the table.
Oh, but look, at least I put them on notice. I said, so I just want you to know, every time you come in front of me, I'm going to be asking you the same questions. So you just might as well come prepared, right? And guess what? They come prepared.
As they should.
And that,
As they should. How dare
That's
you?
how it happens, y'all.
But the question is, why am I the only one asking these questions?
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Well,
I
I've been
think Kayla
elected
just
by the
found a
people.
mentor. I think we both just did.
yeah.
Hey,
So, listen,
feeling the love.
I don't...
I mean, what do we...
How do we do this? I don't know what...
We weren't ready, you know?
Well,
So I'm going to do a plug.
Yes.
I want your
Absolutely.
listeners
Plug away.
to sign up on my Facebook, Commissioner Jo Ann Hardesty. We are on Twitter. That's where all the information about what we're up to is,
Okay.
right? So if you want to support the work, sign up on my Facebook page, my
We're doing it right
Commissioner
now.
Jo Ann Hardesty Facebook
Jo
page.
Ann Hardesty.
And join us, right? I
Yes.
mean, it's been all about the people from the beginning for me.
Yes.
The only way we're going to get our fair share is for us to work together. Right?
Absolutely.
Right?
Come on
And
now.
each one of us have talent.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, right? And I got an awesome team. My team is fearless, right? So people are a little nervous, but I'm having a good time.
Thank
Hey.
you so much. Oh, my God.
Thank you. Just thank
Please.
you for busting open these spaces and
Yes.
being unapologetic
In
about
Portland.
it in
In Oregon.
Portland. We cannot be more appreciative that
Yeah. I wanna
you
curse so
even
badly right now.
sat on this
In
couch with
excitement.
us today.
Well,
We're just grateful.
I was ready to come, but I had to get some food first. So
Hey, I understand.
No, nourishment
gotta
is
get a little
key.
bit of food.
I'm
right?
on the
Nutrition
verge
is
of
key.
passing
You
out right
know,
now.
I work 9 to 9 days, so when there's free food, I gotta like boom.
Listen, you ain't got to... Listen.
You don't have to tell us anything.
We don't never miss a plate over here.
What a pleasure.
Yes.
Absolutely my pleasure. We'll do this again.
Okay.
We'll do this again.
I hope so.
Definitely.
Take a card, you know.
Hey, y'all, so listen.
Talk later.
All I'm saying, look, they still talking. You see, I'm ready. You
Calm
know,
down.
we're rolling, y'all.
Oh,
We're
are
rolling.
we? Okay.
Oh, you're on a hot mic?
I'm like, you over here talking mess now. Listen, y'all.
It's not mess.
Don't smoke in public. It's illegal.
Except in Oregon?
Is it? Still?
Yes, children. In public.
My bad.
What?
In public spaces.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about cannabis?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we rolling? We are rolling. This is happening right now. Okay,
Pretty sure.
we are
Okay,
here
now listen,
with
my homie. I get the intro on this one, boo.
all right.
With my homie, my boo, from DC, Washington native, Washington.
Hey,
What up?
202.
Duke
Holla.
202, District of Columbia, Duke Ellington School of the Arts, Alice Deal, West Elementary, Shepherd Elementary. No, just kidding.
I
Wow.
was like, I don't know where we're going with this, but anyway.
We are here with my boo,
No,
Tiara
go ahead.
Darnell. Tiara Darnell, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so listen,
Okay.
first of all, thank you so much for the write-up that you did, or the column that you did for us in the magazine.
Yes.
Like I said, it was so easy to do it because I actually
genuinely am a fan of your podcast and listen to it on a regular. So
Look at this blessing now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, because
I don't
you
get
had
it.
people out here believing that we're actually like talented.
Professional. I don't know where people are getting this
People are
from.
like, oh my God, that's such a nice smile for you. I didn't know that you were.
you know what? You know you're talented and you're doing something important when you don't believe it.
Ooh.
And
Whoa,
everybody else
whoa. Coming through
Now
with
remind me
the
that
jewels.
I said that. Remind me when I said that. I said that when I doubt myself.
Yeah.
But it's true. It's true.
But we'll make a meme of
It's
it
true.
later.
Listen,
true.
so what does today mean to you? Like seeing, like you're a writer, you are creator of a podcast. Are you ready? Is it okay to discuss that now, or
We can talk about it.
Okay,
It's a thing.
It is more
it's
than a
here,
thing,
it's happening,
okay?
It's coming. Get ready.
So, yes, I'm working on it. The podcast, Y.G.B People, is not dead. It is definitely simmering and marinating right now. And when I have time, I will move things along with it.
Absolutely.
But it'll be ready when it's ready. That's all I can say. It'll be ready
Okay.
when it's ready.
But that's what happens with quality work.
Yes.
Okay? So,
It takes time.
It takes its time. And
Yes,
when you're
it
ready,
does.
you're ready.
Yes.
And when you're
Absolutely.
ready, you hit them hard, like Homecoming. So,
this
or
is
the
the fourth
re-release
time
of
he's brought
Lemonade.
It's
this up
definitely going to be
today.
as widely received as Homecoming was when it comes out.
Yo, it might.
It might-
It's
Beyonce's on
an
the
amazing
first episode.
concept. What?
Beyonce's on the first episode.
Listen,
we
if
drink-
you
we
had
drink-
Beyonce, do you? First of all,
no one would be here.
we drink-
We're all running.
where? Tell me where. Let me get within a 1 mile radius, okay?
Like we drink watermelon infused CBD or whatever, CBD watermelon juice, whatever. That's really something she would like.
Puffing on the mids.
Sipping water. What is that lyric in her song that she talking about? Like sipping watermelon? Not
Oh, that was
Watermelon.
Drunken Love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Drunken
that one.
Love.
I think that was watermelon vodka.
I think she
Smirnoff.
was.
I think that was a.
I
I don't
think
know.
she was high on love.
Oh, there you go. We could do that too. So listen.
Jay-Z?
Look, who else would you be high with? I'm just saying.
Yeah, she love
Anyway,
that man. My God. What does this
What does this
magazine mean
mean?
to you?
I will say that I only got a chance to flip through it so far because I'm so excited about it that I can only enjoy it in the comfort of my own home
Right.
with a glass of wine by myself. I need to like sit with it.
Amanda
and
said
read
the
through
same
every
thing.
Page and like feel the gloss and the sheen on the page. Like it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And for the first one, I'm just really proud of everything and all the photos and that people have received it the way they have. I'm excited to see it around Portland on coffee tables
Yeah.
and
Yes. Oh wow.
at the dentist's office or like
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh my
you know?
goodness.
Yeah,
Are they
yeah,
starting
yeah.
the live show? Or
I guess so.
oh, is this the wartime?
Oh, see,
Oh.
look, y'all just gonna have to listen when I'm a
Okay.
guest on the show.
You're going to have to stay tuned
Yep.
because
Yes.
you will be on Village Vibes.
Absolutely. We're
Podcast.
waiting.
God
We've
willing.
been waiting.
And the creek don't rise. Ashe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tiara.
Yes, thank you for being here. I'm so glad we finally got to interview you.
I know.
You know?
See, the universe just wants us to wait. So.
Village Vibes podcast is written, produced, edited, and hosted by Britton Jarrett Jackson and me, Kayla Jo. Every week, we strive to bring you joy and laughter through our commentary on pop culture, politics, and our own experiences of a couple of 30-something kids in Portland. VVP is recorded out of X-Ray FM Studios and JJT Studios. Music created for VVP is produced and performed by Carl and Hadar McNeil.
Thank you to our listeners and supporters. If you enjoy what you hear from us, let us know by giving a review, liking, sharing, and subscribing on all available platforms, or making a pledge to our Patreon account at patreon.com/villagevibes podcast. Follow us at Village Vibes Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. Send your questions and inquiries to villagevibes@gmail.com. Find all things VVP at villagevibespdx.com. We are you are us, and it takes a village.